Yes, yes. How come it quit smoking? Quit smoking. Some air in it somewhere. Huh. Filters are empty? Huh. Plenty of fuel there, so. Oh, it don't hurt to crank on it a little bit anyway. Make sure you get oil everywhere. I'm gonna fire it up just to see if my oil pressure gauge comes up. She's a runner. Alright guys, this little girl runs. Had oil pressure. When I shut her down, I don't know that his valve running his blade must be leaking by. So I shouldn't have any oil coming out there, you know. Oh, I forgot about the cooler line down there. God dang it. Oh well. We'll put her on back. Tomorrow we'll be back. It's about 7 o'clock and it's starting to get dark on me. I was sitting here working on this thing and man, I heard something running down there through the brush. I mean, you know, I don't know if it was an elk or what, man. he must have been hauling ass, because he was breaking branches and god damn, I was like, holy shit, what is that? Well, here we are again, another morning working on the cat here. I'm gonna fold this down, take these wires here, loop them up there for right now, and then I'm going to get the shroud, good old fan shroud there, kind of set it up over the fan, and then we'll get a hold of that radiator there with the crane. Oh. And I can tell you what I'm gonna do, golly, get that damn poor old girl cleaned out. The core looks really nice on it and everything, like somebody's gone through it in past years, but boy, she needs blown out and cleaned out. Well, let me get a hold of this shroud. What's top and what's bottom? I think this would be. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure that's the top. Yeah, the vent line on the radiator ran down the. Yeah. Okay, so this is the right way right here. And the shroud on this thing weighs 50 pounds. They don't make shit like this anymore, I'll tell you that. Front of that like so, and I gotta rig my chain up to my, oh, I wish that blade wasn't there. Rig my chain here up to my good old radiator. You know, most of these most of the fire guys are pretty easy going, you know. Take the deal in and the Forest Service to get their normal everyday forest cops. Which I'm lucky, I guess I haven't seen any of those out here yet. They're assholes. I think they're God's gift to everything. I'm an LEO. I don't care too much for them. I don't remember where the hell I had this thing rigged before, because I don't remember. I'm not remembering. I think I rigged these holes right here on the outside. What I did, if I remember right. Probably not. I don't remember for shit. It's not making a lot of sense to me there. When you tear something apart like this, then you go do about 15 other projects during the week while you're waiting on all your parts for this thing. You kind of don't remember all the ins and outs of what you did. Okay, let's start this air compressor and get it building some air. Blow that thing out. Make some noise. Look at all that good old manzanita brush everywhere. Lovely. We're gonna lose some oil. I better get a bucket. Some Enviro Nazi will coming along. Get me for that. gotta get my blower on. Well, we got the old got some antifreeze in it. I put extended life, the red ELC coolant in there. Let's check that. I'm just gonna leave the shut-off cable, and I can get out and shut it off by hand if I need to. Well, I think so. I think I can get a hold of that in a fairly decent manner, maybe. Okay, now I know what I need to do, so, okay. Well, got that line on, I got that line on. His blade valve must be leaking by, because it loses a little bit of oil while you're running there, so I'm going to stick this bucket in there while it's running. I'm just trying to, if I do have a problem and I got to take something back apart, I'm trying to keep from having to tear the entire machine back apart again. Alright, let's see what happens. Always makes you nervous. I don't care how long you've been doing this. Things go wrong. Come on, baby. Really like to see my oil pressure get there a little faster than that. Pressure. Mechanical gauge. I don't know if I got a little air in my line or what's going on. Fuel leak right here. 30 pounds. It's coming up to 40 now. I gotta fix this fuel leak. A little bit of blow by. It's making me feel better. It's up to 40 pounds. How about our antifreeze here? What do we got here? We didn't move it at any, but let's go over and check our oil. Oh man, it put a lot of oil in that bucket, didn't it? We're gonna have to put the nose and everything on this thing before we can really go on. God, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to run it, get it completely warmed up. If I had some 3/4 inch GIC plugs, I could do it, but I don't have any. I mean, so far it sounds good. I might start it one more time and you know, 5 gallons of oil in a hydraulic system ain't that big a deal on a big tractor like this, but I want to pull my valve covers off just to make sure they're oiling, just to see. I gotta fix that fuel leak. Alright, we're finally there. We gotta get, I'm about 1/4 of a hole off. You see, I had the hook come along to my pickup on one of my D-rings and pull forward on it, and I had to rechain up there to try to get it. It's just really awkward trying to get it centered and balanced with them blade cylinders and all that shit hanging on there. So I gotta get a line-up bar and get those holes lined up and get the hoses hooked up, and we're gonna run it. Now we can run it a little while longer, that way we're not using a bunch of hydraulic oil. Well guys, got the nose on it, got the air cleaner and exhaust on there. We're letting her warm up now. I don't see any blow by. Look at our oil pressure. That's pretty good. Water temp's starting to come up now. Together and tell them to come get it. Check our blow by one more time. We'll get a little blow by at idle. We'll give it a little throttle there and see if the blow by goes away. is, guys. I think we're good to go. Make sure when that oil gets warmed up that you've got good pressure at idle too. When that oil's nice and warm, it takes, general rule of thumb, it takes about 12 psi to float the bearings. So when you get below 20, you start getting worried at an idle. We're about 27 right now, so we're good. Well guys, I'm going to get the hood on it and get the rollover protective structure that goes over the hood there on, and we'll be wrapping her up. Oh, belly pan time. The worst part. Let's see here. Well, let's fire the old girl up and back it up because I got two belly pans on it that I got to put on. Here my dog's running up to the woods acting like maniacs. Pretty sure. brakes work really good. Well, I just wanted to back it up. I'm gonna have to back drag this and clean this up so they don't say something about that. And then I gotta clean this belly pan up here. It's completely full of shit and makes it about 50 pounds heavier. Well, alright guys. Well, there the old gal is. We're gonna put these two belly pans on and We're gonna head down the hill and try to get home before dark. So that's the end of this one. So thanks for watching, guys.